we are exploring Oud Rekem, which is a town on the border between Belgium and the Netherlands. And it's a very charming little town. It was named one of the most beautiful villages in Flanders. So let's go explore. It was built in the late 1500s by nobility, and it served as a hospital during the Napoleonic Wars. So this castle is not open to the public, but you can still admire from the outside. It's quite beautiful. And the grounds here are very well kept.
The grounds are definitely beautiful and really, really well kept. This is one of the walls that they built around the city. And see, this is 1800, 1880.
(1704).
This is Church of St. Peter. It's from 1704. This is a very quiet town. And
people are very friendly.
Yes.
Just like all over Belgium, really.
Yes. Belgian people are really friendly. I mean,
especially
we encounter. Of course, there are exceptions, like in everywhere else, but for the most part.
But in Flanders, people are very friendly here.
Yes. But look at the houses. I don't know, we love the type of architecture.
But the weather is beautiful today.
So when the weather is beautiful, Belgian people go out.
Yeah.
We're learning that. This is a memorial for World War I. If you look at this picture, it says that, I'm guessing that is between 1919 and 1922 is when they erected the monument. But look at the picture, that's when it happened. And you see the wall, it's that same wall right there. Beautiful. So here we are in a cemetery
Yeah.
that, for what we read, it's been abandoned.
Yeah.
I don't think this has been abandoned.
I think it just means they stopped burying people here.
Yes.
It's very interesting, the history you find.
So, for example, finding very, very, very old graves. 1874, 1961. This one,
You can't even tell.
Here we have the Belgian flag, and these are soldiers. Yes.
I think these are veterans, yeah?
Yes, it looks like they are World War I. You see at the bottom it says
Yeah.
1914, 1918.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Royal Canadian Air Force.
Yeah, wow.
Royal Air Force.
So these are Royal Air Force pilots that died here in 1941. So it looks, maybe their plane went down because you got some gunners,
Yes.
wireless operator, air gunner. Yeah, so yeah, maybe some type of bomber or something crashed here in 1941. Very interesting.
Let's see, there's another Belgian flag over there. So let's look what it is. And looks like this is the same thing. Veterans.
So I guess
the war.
it looks like these are World War I veterans, and when they finally passed away, you see they were buried like in a veteran section of the cemetery.
Same thing with the flag. So,
These are World War II veterans, it looks like,
yes.
because the dates of service are 1940 and 1945. So this town is a very nice little town, and it's real close to the Netherlands. We're maybe 10-15 minutes from Maastricht.
Yes. So if you're visiting Maastricht, then, you know, and you feel like visiting a very picturesque
Belgium town, yeah.
you can cross the border and come around here.
Yeah.
So, as we were about to leave the town, we realized that we were in the wrong abandoned cemetery. Here it is.
Right, the other one was not an abandoned cemetery, but this one is. This is the one that was belonged to the mental hospital, where they would bury patients that passed away. And they started, it sounds like, in 1921, and the last one they buried was 1981. And there's a little over 1,700 people buried here. Most of the crosses are nothing more than concrete. And they said there's some metal ones here as well, but I haven't seen those yet. But it's got a little nameplate. It has when they were born and when they passed.
(1889) birth and 1949 death. So this is what it looks like. It's more back there. We were very intrigued by it because he said that it was abandoned, so
Yes.
we wanted to check it out.
Yeah, and we did.
But to get here, you cannot walk from that little town. You have to actually get in your car and drive. It's just about, what, 2-3 kilometers down the road. It's actually in a park that it belongs to a national park.
Yeah.
And it's across the street from the newer psychiatric hospital. So it's interesting that it is actually abandoned like this, when the hospital is actually there.
And from what we read, I think these are the two little morgues they had here at the entrance where they would keep the bodies before they buried them.
So anyway, this is a big park and people cycle and run outside.
Very active area. This is a very active area. Right on the border here with the Netherlands.
So we hope you enjoyed this walk with us, and we hope to see you in the next one. Ciao.